Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing great. Welcome to the Patreon Hangout.
Welcome to the
Uh-oh.
Patreon.
Okay, it's going on my computer now too. I hope you guys are doing well, and I just turned the volume down so you don't hear my voice, but I'm really grateful to have you here and so happy to be here to talk to you. Usually, the way the format works is that um, there's a chat box and you probably can see it. I'm always looking at the chat box. So if you have a question or if you want to talk about a certain subject, we could do that. But I will basically talk about some things, and I do it almost like intuitively, and I talk about positive things. But I'm also looking at what you guys are asking, and that's basically it. So I'm going to start now. And one of the things that I'd like to do is just breathe. And I know you guys are breathing out there, but it's something that we forget to do is breathe. So taking a deep breath and being here. I also want to explain why I do this because I think that's important. Um, for some of you, you might know my history, but for some of you, you might not. My mom had a really terrible fight with cancer, and twice, and she passed away. And that experience would have left me either traumatized or awakened, and I chose to do whatever I had inside of me to wake up and um, to find the strength within, to keep going. And when I did that, when I used all the energy I had to find the strength to keep going, it really woke me up. And I decided at that time that I need to dedicate my life to helping others who need any type of tools that I've learned, and to also dedicate the music I'm writing to more healing music, and to always focus on truth. So over the years, I've learned a lot of great tools to actually make my life 100 times better than it was before. And it's out. It just baffles my mind that there's all these tools that we can use to make our lives the way we want to, but we don't really we don't really talk about it a lot. That's why I do these online hangouts, because a lot of us are on autopilot. We're on our phones, we're on our computers, we're watching TV, and we kind of just check out of what we're doing. Like if you went into your car and drove home from work, we're just kind of on autopilot. So I just wanted to discuss today about the power of connecting with your intuition and also your intention. I've made it a practice for myself to connect with my intuition all day long, and it's amazing to connect with your soul. So, first of all, I want to talk about intention. Intention, and I'm sure you guys know what it means. Intention is what you intend to do, and that is an exercise that I work with as well, as far as to start my day. What is my intention? So today in this Patreon hangout, my intention is to connect with you beautiful souls out there, and to hopefully touch your hearts and souls, and hopefully you'll learn something and you'll feel refreshed. So that's my intention. But the intention of how you start your day is so important. Even if it's your intention, if you're meeting someone for lunch, what your intention is when you sit down with them. Maybe your intention is to stay connected and pay attention to what they're saying so they feel good and loved. It's these things about intention are so powerful because it manifests your intention when you're thinking about what you want to do, and you put it in your heart and you're intending to do something. It will manifest, and it will bring that about during your day. So it's a beautiful exercise to do, you know, even if your intention is to stay in the present moment. Your intention is to breathe. And the reason why I always am saying breathe, I tweet it, I remind myself all day long, and the people that I work with on Skype to help them, I'm always telling them to breathe, because it's important to stay in the moment, but also if you breathe correctly, which many people don't, you actually live like 5 to 10 years longer if you're breathing. If you're paying attention to your breath, it reduces anxiety and it just keeps you in the moment, and oxygen is life. So, um, Navdeep is writing, can it be a small thing? Will you tell me what you mean by that? A small thing? So, breathing, that's what we were talking about, breathing. And Navdeep is asking, can it be a small thing? But I'm a touch confused by the small thing, like what you mean by small thing. Are you talking about intention? While Navdeep is typing in the chat box, I do want to talk about you know, when you have an intention and you are connected to that during the day and throughout the day, how it does manifest things. Yeah, absolutely. So Navdeep, he writes in the chat box, just having a good day. Yes, for sure. To have the intention of waking up in the morning and just saying, today my intention is to have a really good day, a nice relaxing day. That, yes, that is perfect. That is great. If you work at a job that you feel stressed out at, maybe your intention is, my intention is today I'm going to be patient with others. Like if you're dealing with people who irritate you at work, your intention might be, my intention is to be unconditionally loving no matter what today, and to be a good listener and to stay calm. So whatever that is, if you're around people or if you're at home and working at home, it could be just to have a good day, to be productive. My intention is to be focused and to be productive. So intention is beautiful, and it has helped me a lot, and it just kind of puts the brakes on getting lost in thought, and to just be in the present moment, and do little things to manifest what you want in your life. And I wanted to speak about intuition. So intuition is a beautiful thing. And, you know, our intuition has been kind of, I don't know if the best word is muffled, but it's, since we're kids, like when we go into school, and Navdeep says, what if other people make it difficult to achieve your intentions? Well, the only way that someone can make your life difficult is if you give them the power to do that. So you could stay at peace within yourself. And the other thing is watching your thoughts, because our thoughts are creating everything in our life. Our thoughts are manifesting. So if someone is trying to make your life hard, and they have to be in your life. See, me personally, I I don't really spend time with people who try to make things hard for my intentions and my dreams to come true, because that's very toxic. But if they have to be in my life, like if it's family and you're stuck with them, then a great exercise to do is to not give them that power. I mean, it's the same thing as kids being bullied in school. You know, it's like kids who are being bullied in school, they feel powerless, like they are not in control. But the secret to not letting other people try to push you back is to say, is to put your foot down, and also to not think about it, and to think about other people who make you happy. Because when we talk about it, like if I had a phone conversation with someone and I talked about how someone drives me crazy, I'm giving my entire energy to that person who drives me crazy. So it's good to just monitor your thoughts. Um, Keep your energy sacred and loving, and protect your energy. So, no one can ruin your day unless you let them ruin your day. You know what I mean? So, one of the things I like to do is if someone, if I come into the path as someone who tries to um, ruin, like if someone rubs me the wrong way, I'll usually write in a journal, or I have a journal on my computer, like a pad, and I just write about it, and then it's gone, like it releases it. So I hope that helped out deep. So going to intuition, I wanted to talk about intuition because we have so much power within ourselves. We have so much power um, to know what to do. Like we know within ourselves, we know everything. We do, and it's kind of buried in some people when we're kids, because when we go to elementary school, we have our teachers who tell us you did this wrong or that wrong, and sometimes our intuition is quieted. But as adults, because we're not taught really how to deal with our intuition, as adults, it's important to connect with it. So how do we do it? And that's why I like to, every online hangout that I do, I like to talk about these things, because um, a lot of adults don't have these conversations. But how do we reawaken our intuition? There's lots of ways that you could do it. It could be through writing, it could be through meditation, it could be through swimming, walking in nature, it could be through meditation. But I wanted to let you know that you know your gut instincts. You know when you know where to go in life. And I just wanted to say to you today to trust that you have all the gifts in the world, and you have all the answers inside of you. You have all the answers. And it's such a beautiful thing to tap into, and that's something that I work on every day, to connect with my intuition, and to tap into that, to follow the guidance, and it's so beautiful that that's why I had to talk about it a little today. I want to see if there's any questions before I talk about the next thing, that I thought would be interesting to talk about. Hopefully, it'll be interesting. So, if you guys have any questions, please ask me. Um, okay, so there's no questions. So, I hope you guys are doing well out there. I wanted to just speak about, is it similar to self confidence? Your intuition? Your self confidence, to me, is, if it's self love and it's connected to your heart, and your soul, then yes, it's the same. But if it's the self confidence that is connected to your ego, and if it's kind of artificial confidence, then no. But the heart and the soul, when you have that knowing inside, that's pure self confidence. It is. And there's some people who I've met in show business who are overly confident, and they're very toxic people, and I don't know where they get the self-confidence that they have from, but it's like they think that they're God's gift to the world, and I don't know, I don't know if they're where they get this from, but it doesn't feel like, to me, like it's connected to their intuition, their soul, their heart, it feels fake and like a overcompensating because they feel bad about themselves. But to answer your question, self-confidence, like pure love self-confidence, yes, is like it's connecting with your intuition, and it's self-love. And the only way we can really love others is to first love ourselves, to love ourselves. Yes, they are insecure, and it's like a quick fix sometimes for people who are insecure to overcompensate, and to use like that other type of self-confidence. But I wanted to talk about determination, and I'm looking at the chat box, so if you guys have any questions, please ask. But I wanted to tell you a story about a friend of mine, and this is very recent, and it really inspired me. It really did, because I'm an artist. I'm an indie artist. Like every day, it's kind of a hustle to do it, because it's you're an artist and you're trying, and you want people to hear your music, and I'm sitting at my piano and I'm writing, and and sometimes it feels I don't know what the word would be, but you just wonder sometimes, where is the light at the end of the tunnel? Even though you love it, you're just thinking like, okay, I'm doing this. Is this, but I have a friend, um, and her boyfriend is a musician as well. And I'm telling you this story to inspire you to never ever give up. So I've known her for 7 years, and they were really having a hard time. She had a baby with him, and his record label gave him no money, and they were really, really broke. I mean, it was tough. Yes, it was tough times with them. And she would call me up all the time, and she would tell me that she can't handle it because their finances are really bad, and he doesn't make any money, and he wants to be an artist and all this stuff. And one day, she called me up, and she said they live in San Francisco, but she said they were gonna be in Santa Monica, where I lived, and could I meet her at the parking lot by the liquor store just to see her and her baby. So I met with her. This was about 5 years ago, and she said that her boyfriend was at a meeting with like a movie company with his script, and he was trying to get like, he was just having a meeting about some script that he wrote. And so I nodded my head and I said, that's great. And when you're in Los Angeles, everyone is like a screenwriter or an actress or a musician and actor, everyone's like a director and all that stuff. So I just kind of thought, oh, okay, well, I hope it goes well. But, the chances are really difficult to make it in LA, Hollywood, in show business. And so they were having really, really like tough times, very tough times. It was very hard on the relationship. And then he got a deal with Sundance, which is like a movie festival. And he made a movie funded by, hey there, hi George. He made a movie funded by Sundance, and it's a screenplay he wrote, and he directed it too. He directed the movie, and he put all of his original music in the movie. So, I was watching his social media, and I was just kind of looking at it and thinking, that's cool that he got Sundance, and that was last year. And now, flash forward a year later to last week, now he has a seven-figure, multi-million-dollar deal from a huge movie company. Now his movie is going to be in all the theaters everywhere around the entire world. It's going to be in July, and he's in the New York Times Magazine this month with a whole article about his how hard it was for him to get this movie through, and it was really tough. It took him like 7 years. And so I just wanted to say to you guys out there, because that story inspired me, that whatever your dreams are, you can make it happen. You can. Sometimes it's a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan, but if you are determined and you put your heart and soul into it, you can make it happen. So I had to tell you that story. I hope, did that inspire anyone, or did you guys like that story? Because I wasn't sure if I would tell a personal story today. Anyone? Anyone? Hello? Hard times make you appreciate the good times. Yes. It wouldn't be a journey unless, or a story, or yeah, it wouldn't make you have gratitude for it unless you go through some obstacles in life. So yeah, so we go through these obstacles. We don't know why they're happening, but I feel as though it all is happening in a divine way for your life, for the message that you want to share with people. And this life is a school. Hi, Kenneth. How long is your plan? My plan. My plan for music? Everything happens for a reason. Yes, that's the truth. Hey. Hi, Kenneth. My plan for music? Yes. How long is it? Well, I my feeling, this is just me, but my feeling about living life is just following your heart, wherever you go. So when I started to write music, my agreement with myself and my soul and my heart was, I love doing this so much. I love it. I love it. Like, writing music is such a magical experience. Like, it's just, I can't tell you how much I love it. I love it. But I did make a promise with myself that if I ever woke up and I hated it, or if I didn't like it, that I would change to something else. So my music plan is as long as it's meant to be. I just, like, going back to the intuition, I'm just connected with my intuition every day, and my intention every day is like, let me just try to spread love and do what I love. And but I think it's forever. I think the plan is forever, that I'm always going to make music. Yeah, I think it's forever, but you never know. You never know. I might switch it up. But right now, I'm working on a special. Thank you for your question. Right now, I'm working on a new album idea for 2019, and it's very inspiring. And I feel like it's a divine thing that I'll share with you guys, probably at the end of the summer. But it's really exciting, so I want to do it, and I want to forge ahead and stuff like that. So so I want to answer any other questions you guys have. I do have other things that I wanted to, like, talk about, but I'm just gonna see if there's any questions, because I have a list on my computer of all the things that I thought I would speak about today, but I would love to answer any subject matters that you guys have, and I just want to say I appreciate you guys a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna continue talking. I appreciate you guys listening. Um, I'm gonna talk about something that I've been helping one of my patrons with, um, and it's something powerful that I've used. You probably have heard of it, and you probably have not tried it. Um, and Navdeep, I'm gonna answer that. I will answer that. But I'm going to talk to you about something that I've used that has really changed my life. And thank you, Kenneth. It's called visualization. Ah, That's nice. Well, thank you for showing up, George, and I do know how that is. So, visualization. Visualization is something that you probably have heard about it, and I heard about it for years before I actually tried it. Visualization is when you close your eyes and you envision what you want, and it manifests, it happens, it comes to your life. So 2 years ago, I decided to try to make a digital vision board on my computer. And you could find free digital vision boards by Googling free digital vision boards. So I just tried to do it, and you put down photos of how you want your life to be. Like maybe what your house looks like, maybe you in nature, maybe vacations, maybe the car you want, things like that. And you look at it every day when you wake up, and you feel the emotion. That's important, the emotion of what it would feel like to have that life that you want. And then before you go to sleep, hopefully you look at your computer again, or you could do it on paper, like a cardboard thing, and you look at all those photos of how you want your life to be, and you feel the emotion. And I did it a couple years ago, and I thought, like, this is not gonna work, this is not gonna work, this is probably not gonna work. And it like half of my vision board manifested. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't believe that it worked. But our minds are so powerful that whatever we give it, whatever we feed it, and it's in our control, it works. And it's like your intuition is working with you, and your intuition's working with the universe. And we have this, like, and I talk about the universe because we live in this gigantic universe, and it's not just positive thinking, but it's science. It's science that if you are thinking about things you want, or if you look at a vision board and believe you have it, it will come into your life. It will. And so I tell you these things, these tools today, and I try to change it up every month, just because life is not always easy. And to stay above water, and to stay uplifted, and to stay inspired, I'm always looking for tools that work to help me keep my mind connected to positivity, to love, to the universe. And to answer your question, Navdeep, do I have bad days as a singer? Yes, I have bad days all the time. I have bad days because it's just everyone has bad days. I do have bad days, but I do everything in my power to switch that up. And I know how to make a bad day into a good day with just going within myself. But, we all have bad days, and what connects us as humans, and what's kind of beautiful about it, is that we're all on this, crazy journey of life. And everyone is going through similar things, no matter how much you love your job, no matter how much money you have, no matter how big your house is. Everyone has the similar bad days and things like that. But what connects us, and what I love, is that we can use the bad days to connect as humanity, to have empathy for each other, to have compassion. And that's like, that has been my new, like, passion in life, is to help people and to connect with people like I am today. To connect with people on a less artificial level than Instagram, to talk to people, to do that. Not that Instagram is artificial, but you know what I mean. So we only have about 2 minutes left. So if there's any questions, I'd love to answer them. I can't believe I talked for this long. Oh my gosh. Any other questions? I will answer. If there's anything on your mind about life, I will answer it. Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys, and I'm sending you love. And I hope that this conversation has inspired you just a little, just a tiny bit. And I just want you to know that you are beautiful and all knowing inside. And you are capable of all of your dreams coming true. And I appreciate you guys being a patron. It means the world to me. It means so much. And thank you, Kenneth. It means so much. I can't tell you how much, but I love you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your week because it's only Tuesday. Thank you for showing up in the middle of the day, and I'll be on Twitter. Like I'm on Twitter all the time, so I'll see you there, or I'll see you on Facebook or Instagram, and just stay connected to who you are and your intention, and that's basically it. Have a great day and a great night. Bye, you guys. Bye.